My children are very fortunate. They've had a great upbringing, and so to be able to share that with other children. But reality is that these children have taught us so much about life, like the different backgrounds. Some of them have suffered horrific abuse, and some children just need a little bit of extra care as they have parents who are sick or ill or bereavement. So it's not always a bad story, but we as a family have learned so much, and I think my children have learned so much, and they all believe that it's through fostering that they feel very fortunate to have the sense they have about the young children that have been in our care. Look after our birth children are very much appreciated, and that's so important. A birthday card coming through the letterbox for our birth child when we first started fostering, it was like, really? Like, they've sent us a birthday card, they know who we are. So all those things, they might be small things, but they just make us feel so appreciated. And like I've said, before, we appreciate the children that have come into our lives because they have changed our lives. My eldest daughter is not in a position at the moment to foster. She hasn't got a spare bedroom, but it's something that she would love to do. So hopefully down the line, when the time is right for her, and she will make that call, and it will be to foster in First Ireland. Because the supports are amazing, and we're supported every minute of the day if we needed it, 24 hours 7. The phone, all we have to do is pick up the phone, make a call, no matter what day it is, even if it happened to be Christmas Day. I actually remember years ago having to ring an out of hours number, and it was Easter Sunday, and I remember thinking, oh God, it's a bad day to ring. There's no bad day, there's no bad time. Somebody will always answer your call, whether you think it's a very unrealistic question. There's no such thing as a silly question. It'll be answered, you'll be reassured, and you'll be supported. Children that have been in our care, we're still in contact to this day. I'm a granny to a lot of other children, including my own 2 granddaughters. So that makes us know that we have made a difference in the children's lives, that they still want to have contact with us, and they have become friends with our own children. And it's nice, Christmas time, Christmas cards, birthday cards, Mother's, Father's Day card. It's lovely to see them coming in, knowing that we made a difference. But as I've said before, they're the one that made a difference to our lives. It is hard for a family, and it's hard for the siblings when a placement ends. But not all placement endings are bad. Some children go home, reunite with their family, so that's a fantastic story, and that's a success as well. But all the children that we've had in our care, we were able to remain in contact and catch up with them and find out how they were doing. For anybody who is thinking of fostering, my advice would be to sit down with your husband, with your partner, and if you have any children, well, with your partner first of all, and discuss it. Weigh out, what time, is there something coming up that might disrupt? If you had a new placement example, you're thinking of going somewhere that you wouldn't be able to maybe bring that child with you. That would be very disruptive if it was a new placement. So it's about making sure the time is right for you and your family, and that if you have children, that they're all on board, because they play a massive part. Without the support of my children, my family, my friends, I wouldn't have been able to foster. But definitely make that call, and if the time is not right, well then, you'll put that number aside and the time will come back to you. Like it did for us the first time when we thought about it. It wasn't for us, and then we made the call, and here we are 15 years later, and I wouldn't change a thing. I love it. I love what the children have done for us, and I love being part of their lives.